morning, and it's that magical time of year where holiday cheer is in the air and people are looking to get cuffed. Cuffing season here. For this year's cuffing season, we're asking, what's a good first date idea for On Our Mind?
Great question.
What's a good first date idea, Conrad? Conrad, what's your go-to? What's a go-to first date?
So I've actually gone on a date. My first date was skydiving. That was kind of wild. So I would recommend just something crazy, you know, not like a regular kind of restaurant type of, you know, date. I feel like that's just too normal, you know what I mean? But I would say just something unique, you know? I don't know, maybe helping kids out, you know? Some donations.
For me, I always think first date, you know, is always good to have an activity to do.
Yes,
because like a competition, you know, mini golf, axe throwing,
really good.
You know, anything to like get, you know, because otherwise, if you're meeting a new person, like, it's kind of awkward. Like, what do you have to talk about? If you're just sitting over food and just like staring at each other, if you have an activity to do, at least you're busy, you're doing something. I don't know, I think it's a lot easier. And then you can have food after, food and drinks after.
I would have to disagree.
Okay.
I think that going out for coffee, going out for dinner, lunch, whatever, I think that's a good way to just sit down, get to know the person you're on a date with. That's the whole point of going on a date.
Yeah, but...
And it can be awkward, but like, you know, that's how you weed them out.
Okay.
I guess everyone's a little different, you know?
That's my opinion.
I just feel like that's more of like an original type of date, you know, going to a restaurant, eating.
Right.
I like to change things up, you know? I like to throw a little nice curveball in there, you know? Let's go out, play some hockey, you know, play some baseball.
That's a great idea.
Maybe not on a first date, you know?
It's like hockey.
Just hiking in general.
Oh, hiking's a good
you know
one.
What I mean?
Okay.
See, I'm a little skeptical though about hiking for a first date, just because inviting someone that you just met out into the woods, I think
That's a really good
I think that's
point.
maybe a little bit of a no.
That's a really good point.
Yeah,
but
just
see,
for, you know.
See, that's the thing. If you're at a restaurant, at a coffee shop, you're in a public place, there's people there.
Or doing an activity.
Okay.
Like mini golf or grabbing, you know. So there's a place in Minneapolis that does indoor mini golf and it's a bar. Imagine that. What a combination.
Interesting.
I would enjoy that very much.
That's pretty cool.
Mini golf is fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, also Top Golf. That's fun too.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not really a first datey, I think, sort of
Well,
spot.
it could be.
Yeah,
I guess
get some food out there, you know, at the table.
Yeah, I worked at a golf course, and you know, there were a couple people that went out for their like first dates, and I was kind of surprised because I'm not a golf person myself, but I can see, you know, if you're into it, why not?
Yeah, so I used to be a server and bartender, so I would see first dates all the time, and you could tell when they come in and they're like nervous, you know, like looking up, like you know it's a first date, you know. So I would always be the one that would try and hook them up a little bit, like, oh, you know, trying to break the ice a little bit, make them laugh.
That's kind of what you have to do as a server. I was also a server, so I know what you mean. Yeah.
Good tips too.
See, I was just really big into the people watching, especially when you could see people that were on first dates. You can definitely tell that there's a bit of nervousness involved there.
Absolutely.
But if you ever get out and about and you're witnessing it, it is certainly an entertaining thing to witness.
It really is.